Should you go to grad school? No, unless you find it professionally necessary. No, unless you want to study a single topic intensely for 1 to 15 years. And no, unless you can afford it and you can't think of anything else to do. All right? So, who finds it professionally necessary to go to grad school? Well, those are people that want to be in professions that require specific degrees. For example, maybe the job you want, everyone who ever did it had an MBA, then you're going to need an MBA, okay? Maybe in your state, you have to have gone to law school to be a lawyer, right? Okay, well then if you want to practice law in that state, you're going to need to go to law school, okay? Maybe you want to be a doctor, right? You need to go to med school if you're going to be a doctor in this country. That's how we do things, okay? So all those kinds of professionally necessary graduate programs, those are the kind that you have to pay for out of pocket. That's not the kind that they pay you to do, like my astrophysics roommate in college who went and did his PhD in astrophysics. Okay, he got paid to do that. Not a lot, but paid. Okay, that's not this kind of grad school, right? The professionally necessary kind, that's you pay them, right? Okay, now it is true that it is professionally necessary if you want to be a university professor to have a PhD, and that in PhD you probably get paid a little bit, so that is a small exception. But before you get too excited about that, consider that a PhD is going to be 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years studying one thing for, oh my gosh, like probably 5 or 6 years. So if you can't think of something you want to study intensely for 5 or 6 years, then that option is not for you, right? What if you just want to do a master's program, which is 1 or 2 years full time? Okay, that's fine, but during those 1 or 2 years, you're basically putting the rest of your life on hold to learn a lot about one thing. Either because you're obsessed with it and you can't imagine doing anything else, or perhaps you have infinite funds and it doesn't matter and you can pay, you don't care what things cost. That's cool too, okay, right? You might learn a lot in grad school, whether you do 1 or 15 years, okay? You might learn a lot, you might not learn much, but it's definitely going to be expensive, either in money or time, right? And unfortunately, there's no guarantee that you're going to finish just because there are requirements in place, right? A lot of people don't finish PhDs, right? So forget about grad school for now. You'll be fine. Forget about grad school, okay? Let's just focus on how can you get ready to go to college. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to talk further, I'm available for one-on-one video calls on Praxi. Just use the link.